Welcome to the certificate course on reproductive health education. In today's class, let us discuss on menstrual cycle. The process in which female ripens or release one mature egg can be called as menstrual cycle. The average menstrual cycle will repeat itself about every 28 days. But normal menstrual cycles can range from 21 to 40 days. Changes in pituitary hormone. During menstrual cycle, there will be changes in pituitary hormones. Day 1 to day 14, during the first half of the cycle, that is from day 1 to 14, the pituitary produces follicle stimulating hormone which stimulates egg production. This hormone also triggers the release of estrogen from the ovaries. Changes in pituitary hormones from 14 to 28 days. On the 14th day, the pituitary begins releasing luteinizing hormone causing ovulation. Luteinizing hormone also directs the production of progesterone which maintains the growth of the endometrium. If the egg is not fertilized, upon arrival in the uterus, progesterone levels drop causing estrogen level to drop leading to menstruation. So on this graph you can able to see the pituitary hormones, the variations of the pituitary hormones, luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone, along with we could see estradiol and progesterone hormones. Let us see what are the changes will takes place in the ovaries. Stage 1, ovum begins to develop. In stage 2, egg continues to ripen, that means there will be a growth of follicle. On stage 3, ovulation takes place, that means fully mature egg bursts out of follicle. On stage 4, egg enters fallopian tube, follicle remains and forms the corpus luteum. Stage 1, an egg is beginning to mature within a cluster of cells called a follicle. On stage 2, rapid follicle and there will be a growth of egg. On stage 3, ovulation occurs, that means fully matured egg bursts out of the follicle, empty follicle transforms into the corpus luteum. On stage 4, egg travels through fallopian tube till 7 days. If it is not fertilized, upon arrival in uterus, the corpus luteum shrinks, triggering menstruation and ripening of new egg. Let us see the changes in ovarian hormones. Estrogen gradually increases during first to 14 days. It signals the body to thicken the lining of the uterus. The level drops sharply after ovulation. Progesterone, it, the level of progesterone remains low during the first half of the cycle and then increase sharply during the second half of the cycle, maintaining the growth of the endometrium lining. Changes in the uterus. Stage 1, that is day 1 to day 5, that is called menstruation. Endometrium breaks down and blood, mucus, tissue and the egg are shed through the vagina. That can be called as menstruation. Stage 2, this is called pre-ovulatory stage. Here menstrual flow stops and endometrium, that is the wall of the uterus, begins to thicken. Stage 3, that is on day 14th there will be ovulation. Ovulation means releasing of ovum, and during this time endometrium continues to thicken. Stage 4, that is between 15 to 28, this can also be called as post ovulatory stage. On stage 4 the endometrium is at its thickest point. So here we can able to see all the stages. Stage 1, that is between 1 to 5, this is called menstruation. There will be a menstruation occurs. And stage 2, day 5 to 13, this particular stage can also called as pre-ovulatory stage. That means it is prior to ovulation. On stage 3, this is on day 14th, there will be ovulation, releasing of ovum. And stage 4, between 15 to 28, this is called post ovulatory stage. If you look at the diagram here, there will be thickening endometrium or wall of the uterus. Now here also we could see the uterine lining slowly thickens from day 5 to 5 through day 28. Okay, now thickening of the endometrium mainly for the maintaining pregnancy. Now here we can able to see the ovarian hormones, 0 to 5 days menstruation, 5 to 15 there will be a progesterone level will be down, and during that time there will be ovulation. And after 15, that is the post ovulation period, estrogen level will be very high, and there will be no ovulation, and thickening of the endometrium or lining of the womb will be more in post ovulation. Day 1 to 14, pituitary gland produces follicle stimulating hormone. This follicle stimulating hormone triggers formation of the follicle within the ovary, and it produces estrogen hormone, and as well as it produces ovum, egg, and it triggers uterine lining thickening. Day 14 to 28, again pituitary gland produces luteinizing hormone. This triggers ovulation and the formation of the corpus luteum within the ovary. It produces progesterone, continuous uterine line thickening. Now this is the menstrual cycle, overall picture of menstrual cycle. If we could see the phases between 2 to 28 days. Okay, first date 1 to 28 days, and the thickening of the uterus is increasing till 28, from first day 1 to day 28. And progesterone level in post ovulation it is less, and in pre-ovulation it is less, and in post-ovulation it is more. And estrogen level during the time of ovulation it is more, and after that it is reduced further at the end of 20 or 22 days to till 28 days. So estrogen level will be more, and the follicle pre-ovulation time, there will be growth of the follicles, and on 14th days there will be ovulation. Then that once it release the egg, it will become corpus luteum. It will start maintaining the progesterone hormone. If there is no pregnancy, then everything will be thrown out in the form of menstruation. Okay, during that time 14 days, on 14 days we can see the amount of luteinizing hormone as well as follicle stimulating hormone will be more. So with this we conclude today's session. See you in the next session. Thank you.